Draw for your niggle like your niggle can't stitch it. Draw for your oxen like a cow, you wanna chop it. Draw for your pickaxe like a gun, you wanna dig it. It's like a riverside up on the bank and you take it. It's like a bicycle, so you hold it and dash it. So you watch it, so you crash it. She a tell you say you grab it. Girl, she a beg you wanna ball, take me stop it. Batman plug in and me a move like a electric. It's like a basketball, she take time out. Well, listen to me silent, well, listen to me lyrics. I be the man, they and me a drop it. I said, Sim Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer?
Hi everyone, we're coming to you live. Live on 2. Sports, bringing you the NBA.
Here we go.
I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Looking back to the last matchup between these two teams, it was Phoenix who was unable to get it done against the Knicks.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Oh, how about the up fake there, Kev? Worked like a charm and gave him a clear lane to the basket.
GA, that is one of the prettiest moves out there, if you can pull it off, and he did. The shot's good from Paul. Tonight, lots of young players, a lot of energy brought on the floor. What kind of game do you expect to see?
Well, there could be some incredible highlights in this one, and then there could be coaches using every single possible timeout to teach their players how to play the right way. So this could be fun.
Here is Paul. And he drives in. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Just got that ball on a string and uses that change of pace so effective. Chris Paul getting wherever he wants to go now.
Noel in the corner. The kick out to Rose. Pocket 2. Nailed from three-point land.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
Booker looking around. That's tipped. It's stolen by Barrett. Here's Rose. Here's Noel. Lays it up and banks it in.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
Ball outside. Top of the key, Booker. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Doing most of his damage on the perimeter. That time, Devin Booker showing he could score close to the rim.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score, and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons. And how about Booker just zipping around the defense and still able to make that J?
Barrett wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark. Down low. Back to Bridges. Pocket 6. Here he goes.
And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Any player like Mikal Bridges, who enjoys the amount of success that he did coming out of college, winning 2 national championships, shines a different light on how he can impact the greater good in the winning environment that you create.
Barrett, no good. And Brent, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players, and he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Here's Barrett, following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Here's Randall. Basket counts.
The strength and the quickness, and now the confidence coming along as Randall's able to score.
Inside, Ayton. Second shot opportunity. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Really left alone that time.
3-point field goal.
He's got 6.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
Paul goes in.
Turnover. New York ball.
The Knicks with the lead. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the
2
sideline.
minutes remaining in the first.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. Their emphasis will be focusing on slowing down Julius Randle in the paint. Coach said he's always been a great finisher, and we have to respect that. So we can't let him get comfortable down there. It's a big task when Randle gets himself going. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And again, it's the Suns missing. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Knocked loose.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. .125 left to play in the first. For three, Bridges. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Bridges got 5.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
And the Knicks getting another bucket right there. Suns trail by 4. In the corner, it's Bridges. Driving inside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
In the corner, Barrett with it. Pass to Noel. Wants to get it to Barrett and does. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Well, Barrett with nice touch down there as the lefty was able to negotiate the little room that he had.
Ayton in the corner. Johnson outside. From deep. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. It's Barrett on the wing. Over Booker. Right side Rose. 3-pointer. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Bridges outside. He takes it in.
I like watching Randall get down, use that frame, and use those feet to move around defensively.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Knicks leading by 4. And we'll get this.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on
and thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've definitely had a hot hand from 3-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game. Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Assisted.
Reddish getting up there and getting explosive.
Suns trail by 4. Al Paul. And he converts the layup. Paul's got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Back to Porter. Launches a 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, so Chris Paul beats you off the dribble. He said that a million times. And draws contact. He said that a million times.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on Jay Crowder. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standing.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Paul goes in. Shoots in deep. And Gibson sends it back.
Taj Gibson doing a good job of just getting the hands up, and then the instincts come into play with the block.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Pass to McGee. Now here's Paul. He's got 8. Yep, it counts. 10 points for him.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
Here's Porter. Good work defensively by Crowder.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Paul looking around. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Outside Fournier. Pass to Porter. To the right side. New York moving the ball around. Going inside. Reddish's shot is good. Reddish has got his second basket of the night.
And a nice tricky handle from Reddish there, setting himself up and initiates for himself.
And it's Paul penetrating. Crowder inside. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And that one, good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Porter. Outside Fournier. Six on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Gibson. A three-pointer is right on target. Gibson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Paul with the ball. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7.
Suns foul.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team
After a
foul.
whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Pass to McGee. Off with the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Third team foul. New York calls timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
The Knicks making a switch here.
Suns dancers dance team.
The Knicks leading by 5. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. The drive by Booker. And here is Bridges. He's got 7. Lays it up off the glass. Bridges got 9 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
R.J. Barrett.
And you love that. Just that quick first step, and RJ up and over the D.
Banked in off the glass. Booker's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Phoenix ball.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Booker. Offensive rebound. Bridges outside. Driving the lane. And the rejection by Noel.
Noel in there to intimidate and does so there.
Pass to Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Here's Barrett. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's his first personal.
A lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
76% on the season from the foul line.
For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Barrett.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
To the middle. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
Here's Booker. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
Phoenix ball.
Here's Ayton. And stolen by Noel. And a wide open look for Porter. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. And so it's New York. Their lead at 11. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. All up top, 12 points for him. Over Barrett. The shot by Paul, no good. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Assisted by.
Well, Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
That's a 2 from Paul. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Paul's got 14 points for the game.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Randall no good. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 11. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
That's RJ coming in and locked in to get the block.
Here's Ayton. Clock at 4. Here's Booker. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton.
That's his first personal.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Knicks leading by 11. Here's Barrett. He's got 10. The tray sinks the three-pointer. 13 points in the game.
You think about all the ways that RJ Barrett is getting that scoring done. Versatile.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. The results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Now Paul. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
About CP3 getting drafted all the way back in 2005. Still putting up big nights scoring it.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Paul, no one around him. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Uh-oh, they might have woken up that range from Chris Paul. He's capable from there.
For 3, Barrett.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
New York ball.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Suns. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Bridges attacking. No good on that one. And New York will come the other way.
DeAndre Ayton.
17 points was their biggest margin.
Foul. Second team foul.
The Knicks leading by 14. Rose in the post. And taken away by Johnson.
Yeah, but just the second turnover of the game. I mean, overall, pretty meticulous offensively.
Well, Booker's bringing some energy to this one. Always a threat to leak out and score in the open floor.
Rose. It's good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Booker with no one around. Another three for Phoenix.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
And Chris Paul, still a great defender. Fantastic position.
But not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. Checking in for the Knicks, Taj Gibson, Glenn Robinson III, Alec Burks.
The Knicks leading by 8.
Evan Fournier.
And Rose wide open. He shoots from outside off the mark.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Here's Booker. Shoots over Burks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
And, Craig, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship-caliber team.
And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the dunk by Booker.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Shots good by Gibson.
Taj Gibson.
Gibson's got 5.
Yeah, I'm sure the scouting report had something like put a body on Taj Gibson. That time the defense did not.
Here's Booker. And the layup falls.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Fournier gets a wide open look. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And the Knicks lead by 7. Pass to Booker. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Outside Fournier. There's the triple. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The Suns have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
Some guys will wow you with their overall size or incredible athleticism. Devin Booker does it with his pure ability to score the ball.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Booker outside. 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. Takes it off the glass. Booker's got 26.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Rose attacking, and he banks in the layup.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
Now here's Booker. Fires the three. Another three for Phoenix.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for the New York Knicks. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Come on, fans.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Phoenix calls timeout.
Suns timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
Keeping us updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. From deep three-point range, a shot by Reddish, no good.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising, it's such a tight game.
Here's Payne, and the rejection by Noel. And he gets it back. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Stolen by McGee. And Shamet. They get the rebound. Payne with it. Here's McGee. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal
It's on
foul.
R.J. Barrett.
First team foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
The Knicks with the lead. Here's Porter with the drive. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Here's Crowder. He nails it, and we're tied up.
The advantage Crowder has inside is just how strong and physical he'll play.
Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Kevin Porter
And
Jr.
that one's good by Porter.
Three-point field goal.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Payne. It's rebounded by New York. Barrett for three. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
Suns timeout. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. Substitution for your Suns.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And here is Paul. In the corner, it's Bridges. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
No one near Randle as he lets it go.
Julius Randle
Drains the three-pointer. Now it's a 6-point New York lead. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
Next substitution, Taj Gibson.
Here's Paul. The 17-footer. Buries the jump shot. Paul's got 21 in the game.
The mid-range master, Chris Paul, at it again.
With the step back. Outside, Porter. Drives to the hoop. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Booker outside. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. And Gibson sends it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. The Knicks leading by 6. Outside, Porter. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, man, 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Booker left side. Johnson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. It's Barrett on the wing. Oh, good on the 3. And so it's Paul with it. Bringing it up for Phoenix. In the corner, it's Bridges. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Bridges with the steal. Booker in the post. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Booker's got 31 points.
And Booker heating up like this, it's going to lift the confidence of the entire team when he gets it going offensively.
And Porter, here we go.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Paul with the 3. Can't hit that one. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
But you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can be... definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
The Knicks leading by 6. They're outside, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Here's the Suns with the ball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And it's 8 points for DeAndre Ayton. And Paul over to help.
Chris Paul. That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Such a versatile forward that can defend, shoot, and score. Reddish's game has future all-star written all over it.
Suns trailed by 5. Booker outside. Over Randall. That one wide left.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense. I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I tell him, you take one more three-point shot, we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Here's Paul. An easy 2 points on the layup. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he passes to the wide-open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Here's Barrett. Pass to Randall. And here is Gibson. He's covered by 8. Clock is at 3. Here's Randall. Yes!
Fleshing out his offensive attack here. Randall comfortable from that range to knock one down.
The drive by Booker. Money!
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
For 3, Barrett. He's off on that one. The Suns go the other way with it.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2. Both free throws good from Bridges.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going. He's gobbling up every board.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for Phoenix, Mikal Bridges.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
And so it's Phoenix who's straight by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great.
That boy in the, he thought I was, he didn't know my hand, or who I they the judge. I made it out the mud, I know people ain't gon' like me, I'm no longer who I was. She know I play for keeps, she know I'm off of, it's bitter when it's sweet. She know I'm off of, boy elite, she my pride, a piece. I'm a minister police, I don't wanna hear your preach. Now I'm off of, now I'm off of, now I'm off of, she know I'm off of. Turn to something else when I get in that mood. I turn a Georgie to a Benji off that moon. I had that singing Purple Rain, just need the clearance. She matched my fly, my expensive, this ain't spirit, shorty. Oh, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Be my for this summer, you get you play percussion. Goody mob in public, I won't speak about abundance unless I show you how to touch it. Writings on the wall, they can't spell it off. Wait till I